Would you like to know how to have a terrific team? Coming up next, we'll find out how. Hi, I'm Lynn Hayden with Dancing for Him Ministries, and this is Worship Dance Tips and Techniques. Today we're going to talk about some team concepts. If you like this kind of content and many more ideas that relate to worship dance, please hit the subscribe button down below and the notifications bell to be updated as to when new videos come out. So let's get right to it. Starting with tip number 3, and we'll work our way up to tip number 1. So stay through till the end so that you can see tip number 1. Starting out, well, this comes from the Team Terrificus book and the Call to Dance DVD, both of which come in digital format, and I'll leave a link down below. But I'm just going to kind of randomly pick one. Number 3, don't get upset when you're chosen to do just flags or just cloths. It may be a test of your character, or the leader may need more experienced people to make sure that the flag part is done at the right time with good timing. It may be that the flag part is the most important part in the dance. Now, back when I had the dance team, probably because I was a dancer and I kind of challenged them with, dance choreography that, most of them back then wanted to be, have a dance part as opposed to a flag part. They would almost feel offended if they had to do flags. Of course, now flags are widely popular, and everybody loves doing flags now. But so likewise, don't get upset if you're chosen to do the dance part when you really would rather have done the flag part. Be supportive of your dance leader or the choreographer or whoever has the divine inspiration for the dance that's going to be presented. This is the gospel message that's being presented in an artistic way. And so working together as a team and, kind of following the lead of the choreographer, just be respectful of that, because, they're the ones that will have received the message, if you will, from the Lord, and received the choreography, and they see the whole picture. They see the big picture of, what this artistic message is about, the gospel message presented through the arts. So let's, put away our selfish pride and, be, grateful for whatever part that you're given. Okay, tip number 2. We need to not only hold up the arms of our dance leaders, but also exhort, bless, and encourage those others who get chosen for certain special events or parts. Watch your heart attitude when someone gets chosen to do a certain part or choreograph a certain dance for which you feel you should have been chosen. Get self out of the way. Rejoice with those who rejoice. Sometimes it's hard, and we may not say it, but sometimes we feel like, well, I should have gotten that part, or I should have done that choreography, or why did they choose that person? I'm going to share a little, rabbit trail here, a little story. Those that have read my books, have, heard this story, but I'm going to share it. Back when I very first started worship dancing in 1986, I was helping, I was the choreographer that was helping the dance leader, who was a beautifully anointed woman of God, though she had no actual dance training or dance experience, but she was the anointed, appointed dance leader. So we worked in tandem to, put together the Feast of Tabernacles, every year. And she would share with me her visions and, what the Lord had given her, and I would create the choreography to go along with the visions that God gave her. And so it was a wonderful thing. Well, anyway, this one particular year, it came time to choose the parts, who was going to do what part. Well, you know, me at that time being a professional dancer and not really, you know, knowing a whole lot, expected that she would pick me to do the lead because, you know, I have all this dance experience and, you know, I had all this training and, you know, and all that. And so it came time to pick the parts and she chose her. It was like, why did she choose her? Well, and, you know, why didn't she choose me? You know, I was like, oh, goodness, so much pride back then. And but she was, the person that got chosen was her right-hand person, her intercessor. You know, they, you know, prayed about things and, you know, she was like, had the servant's heart and was like right there all the time. And so, you know, she got chosen for that part. Well, anyway, my part was to hold the bottom of the Star of David during the whole dance. So I learned right then and there to, you know, put my pride away and, you know, be grateful for, you know, what the leader's vision is and where I should be, you know, in the dance and not be upset, you know, that, you know, I should have gotten this part, I should have gotten that part. You know, we need to go with whatever God gives the leader. So, and finally, tip number 1. This is probably the most important. It's the definition of team. And I'm just going to read it from the Team Turkis book. Team. A group of people working together in a coordinated effort to join in a cooperative activity. People who individually subordinate personal aspirations and work in a coordinated effort with other members of a group or team in striving for a common goal. And so, you know, kind of like my story of holding the Star of David, you know, it's like if you have a special gift or talent and, you know, you can kick your leg up to your ear and, you know, nobody else can, we still need to subordinate our personal aspirations or desires to be in a certain place or do a certain part, you know, things like that, to become a part of this team. And as a team, the dance will, you know, minister to the heart of God and the heart of God to the heart of the people. And, you know, that's our number 1 goal, is to worship the Lord, minister to his heart and minister his heart to the heart of the people. And so when we're working together cohesively in a team, in a coordinated effort, subordinating our own personal aspirations to become a part of the whole, become a part of the group, that's when it's not only a terrific team, but the dances glorify the Lord and, you know, are just a ministry and will minister the gospel message in a powerful way. So I hope these helped you. Please hit the subscribe button, and I hope to see you at a conference sometime or in the online school. God bless.